YouTube? How's it going? JujuBear here.
Stop now.
So what we're looking at here is a battle between Pontus and Egypt. I'm playing as Pontus. I recorded this battle quite a long time ago, so I can't actually remember what happened. But let's just take an overhead look here to find out what's happening. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pontic swordsmen, 2 Eastern slings at the front, a Pontic Royal Cav, 4 Thorea spears, backing up the cavalry engagements. I got 1, 2, 3 Pontic Royal Cav and 1 Noble Blood Cavalry. So I spent quite a bit of money on this cavalry. We'll see if that pays off. You see that my opponent here has a African war elephant as a general, 3 Egyptian slingers, Royal Peltus for days. He's got 3 pikemen in the center, 3 Egyptian cav over there, 2 Galatian Royal Guard. So he's going to win the ranged engagements, the skirmishing engagements. He's got a very strong core. I've got 3 of these pikemen and 2 Galatian Royal Guard. He's got a very strong right wing over here with the Royal Peltasts, and he's got some cavalry overloaded up on one flank. So I can't again, I can't remember how I engaged this, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So that means Pontic Royal Cav, so 1, 2, I got 4 Pontic Royal Cav. Can't remember how good these guys are. 46 weapon attack. They seem pretty decent, not too bad. But the enemy has Egyptian cavalry, so I definitely have the cavalry advantage. Some of the units look amazing in this game. So I'm feeling good about my my chances of winning the cav engagements. I think he's going to be using maybe this pikeman center as a just a holding force to hold me off and maybe come around the flanks or skirmish me to death. I'm going to take refuge in this small patch of scrub here. As you can see, I'm just walking forward slowly just to make sure that I don't get tired or worn out. Thorea spears. So I'm really excited for Warhammer Total War. That's gonna be coming out soon. I just saw the information that came out for the dwarves. I think they were showing off some of the animations for the hammer and the axe units, and that seemed like pretty interesting. I used to be in Warhammer when I was a bit younger, but I can't really remember most of the factions and what they're good at nowadays. So it's very interesting to get back into it and have a look at what's happening in that whole world now. So Eastern slingers, I'm just focus firing on this 1 Egyptian slinger. It looks like he's doing the same, and he's doing a very good job at kind of whittling me down. Oh no, he's not focusing. But he is going to win, like, regardless. So at this point, I'd bring in my Noble Blood Cav. He does have slingers, so he could slow me down considerably, but I just want to push him back. Make sure I can move my units up without getting too much damage. Luckily, he didn't get any shots off or anything while I ran away. Looks like I'm moving up my core. I'm going to take some more shots with my slingers. Both wings are going to be moving up pretty quickly. This is a pretty standard setup. Usually it's my go-to. I'll have like these wings made up of 2 cavalry and 2 spear units, and it just enables me to get a really nice a good chance of winning the cavalry engagements on the flanks and then moving in for the kill. So it looks like he's focusing on my Eastern slingers. At this point, I did notice that he had pikemen, and I was like, no way am I attacking that front on. So I'm going to kind of unload my javelins onto him without engaging. This seems like a very good idea with whenever anyone has pikemen, because it's just absolute suicide running straight into that. At this point, I got my slingers and I'm going to try and fire into these African war elephants. I'm doing the same with these Thorea spears, seeing if I can get some shots off. And it looks like I'm going to try and... Whoa. I'm going to take these Egyptian cav head on. And I don't mind doing that because the Egyptian cavalry are absolute rubbish. Like, you can see they're just dropping like flies. He's chasing my main line of Pontic swordsmen off. I don't remember this, but he's carving a line straight through them, going straight for my general, it looks like. That's no good for me. He's going to chase me off with the Galatian Royal Guard. Looks like we've got an engagement over here with these Royal Peltasts. I'm going to throw a lot into that engagement, it looks like. And all the while, his Royal Elephants are wreaking havoc. So I've managed to carve up these Egyptian cav. No surprises there. But this is not good for me. It's really not good for me. I mean, he's got Galatian Royal Guard in there. He's probably killing just as many of his own men as he is to mine. But I managed to get rid of him with this Thorea spear. It's just lucky you have the main. Anyway, on this flank, I've managed to get my cavalry free. And he's kind of just defending his own Nubian bowmen with these pikes. I was gonna wait for late game to bring my Pontic Royal Cav in, but I think it's good timing for him to come in now. Yeah, just slogging it out with these Royal Peltas. They'll be loving this engagement, actually. They'll be doing quite well. So we've got this little unit, group of units surrounded. We're going to start whittling down this Galatian Royal Guard with my swordsmen and my Thorea spears. So the name of the game will be getting rid of his higher cost units and then starting to work on this group here.
Understood.
So it looks like it didn't really do a great job of surrounding and destroying these units. Because I've just got one Thorea spear left there. I didn't realize that. That's not too good. He's going to charge me down with these Nubian bowmen, which is probably a good idea. I wasn't really expecting them to charge me, but I'm going to go straight on into these pikes. Because I saw that their pikes were up, so it looks like the timing was bad though, so I'm going to have to pull out. Though pulling out is going to cause me some severe losses. We're going to get a rear charge into these units, but it's too much too late. They've already broken. So I'm going to hit his skirmishes with my general, and I think I immediately pull out, but it looks like I got caught with microing somewhere else. And my noble blood cav are going to get on the pointy end of these pikes. No good. I've still got plenty of units. Enough to wrap up this battle anyway. This was a very bad move on my part, like I'll take full responsibility for that. Bad. So 8 units, 7 units. Okay, they're dropping like flies now. So at this point I'm just gonna readjust. I think I'm gonna get some rear charges into these Galatian Royal Guard. Oh no, they were facing me and they were braced. That said, they did lose a couple of men. Looks like I'm getting into these pikemen front on again with these Thorea spears. Not a good idea. Again over here I'm getting into them frontally. That's not a good idea. So I'm making some big mistakes here. I started off really well. Took out most of his other men. But I need to be doing more of this stuff and just surrounding and hitting them in the rear. That is bad. I hit this pikeman. Just managed to get into the right spot just before I hit them. Well, you may have routed this other pikeman. And I'm going to get into the back of this one with the last of my Thorea spears there. Then I can get into the back of this one with those Thorea spears and pull away with my general. It looks like these units here are just continuing to kind of carve me up. These Thorea spears, I think I only just activated them then. These guys are getting cut up from the back by my Thorea spears, but it looked like they actually just dropped. I need to pull away from this engagement. It looks like I do, and I go into the back of this one. Okay, and we finally managed to pull down this Royal Peltas. So, lots of mistakes from Jujube here. It looks like I'm chasing him down, and finally I start throwing some of my precursors at this pikeman. That would have been a good idea, you know, a few minutes ago. And it looks like the enemy's just going to start routing. That was a good battle. Not too bad. Could have done better, admittedly. Costly victory, of course. Let's have a look. My cav didn't do too bad. It looks like my Thoreau spears were the MVPs of this game. They managed to pull down the elephants, which was a good thing. It managed to get 92 kills. Most of them probably would have been on my Pontic swordsman, but good timing for them. I think these Galatian Royal Guards probably may have paid for themselves. I'm not really sure, but yeah, it looks like they did a pretty good job of what they were meant to do, just duking it out with my swordsman and my Thoreau spears. And these Egyptian cavalry, like I never bring cavalry this light unless I'm just going straight to skirmishes. As you can see, they only got like 6 or 18 kills each. Even though they're very cheap, it's still not worth it. Anyway, thanks for joining us in this battle. We'll see you guys next time. I've got plenty of them coming up, so stay tuned. We'll see you next time.